So the first thing is, could you introduce your name and a little bit your background?
I'm a student from Japan, and I'm a senior here and major in peace and conflict.
And the first question I'm going to ask you is, how are you holding up now compared to the beginning of the pandemic?
Since I was with my family and friends at the beginning of my COVID, I think it's kind of better with my friends and family, to be honest, than being alone in a foreign country. But the thing is, like, the situation is getting better and better these days, and I can see that there should be some hope, and the situation will be getting better right now. So
And the second question is, how did the pandemic affect your career goals or aspiration?
first of all, I have to postpone my exchange, like study abroad for a year because of the COVID, and I wasn't really sure if I could like actually make it to the United States. So it definitely affected me. also, it also affected my like job hunting as well. Right now, I have to like work in both study abroad and job hunting at the same time, but it doesn't necessarily have to like be like that if I could make it a year before. So yeah, in that way, it definitely affected.
Third question, how did you adapt to working remotely?
Actually, I'm not good at it still, even though. But one thing I like about it is you don't have to like commute. So like in terms of like feeling safe or not, I don't necessarily have to like meet strangers if when I do the remote. But at the same time, it's so hard for me to like keep focus on it on a class or like the materials what I'm doing in online because it's so bored to just like stare at the screen all day long in my room. So yeah, I hate about it as well.
Fourth question, what is the best thing that has happened to you? Or what is the most interesting story that happened during the pandemic?
One thing is definitely that I made it to like come here. Like I was to be able to like study abroad even during the pandemic. That's a big thing for me, obviously. And also not to be able to see my friends made me realize that how they're important to me. Like maybe those who I met during the COVID, like I feel like they're gonna be my like lifetime friends because even though we're at the risk, we stay like we still chose to like meet each other and like just hanging out with each other. So it made me realize how like friends and families are important to me, like seriously. So that was a big thing for me, I'll say.